Okay, so we're gonna get started. This video is very quick, in theory. It is in regards to the Monoprice Mini SLA resin printer. I had an entire day of trying to figure this thing out, and I finally did, so I'm going to share some of that with you real quick. So, there's some things that are very important. We're going to move the microphone because it's very important. Alright, so this is the unit, which I'm sure it's been around forever, and there's probably many videos on this, which I know there are because I've watched them. Nothing wrong with this, okay? There's zero wrong with this. So far, it seems like it works pretty well. I have not actually printed with it because I just figured out that it works. I did all the testing, did the screen testing, lamp testing, all that stuff. So what we're focusing on today is the fact that this is a return unit. Now, if you look on the back, it's missing something very important. That's the sticker. It's not the only place where the sticker would be, though. There is a sticker under here. That also might be some resin, too, by the way. So, but you could still see a little tiny outline of a sticker. So maybe there was a sticker there. Maybe not. I don't know. There's a sticker down here. So, if you want to know what this says, it says... Well, let's hope that's good enough. There you go. See? Mini SLA. Alright, so this is like a version 1, whatever. Okay. If you go to put in a SD card in this machine, you're going to have a hard time. I've seen some different reviews where people said that you can format the drive so it'll handle it. Cool. I haven't made it do that. So there was my initial offerings was this right here. Come on. This is a crappy webcam. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, there you go. 128 gig. Okay. That will not work. Well, at least it did not work in this particular unit. So if there's issues that you're having relating to being able to send files to this, because it says, well, here, let me show you. Let's turn this on real quick. We'll do it. We'll turn it off, turn it on, and all that stuff so we can go through like different things. I really hope that's not something important. Just in case, we'll keep it close by. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to power this up real quick. So let's get you where you can see this. Alright, so hopefully you can see that well enough. There we go. So we're turning it on. It's eerily quiet, by the way. It's actually kind of nice. It does say MP on there right now, which I know is it's getting like washed right. Oops. Anyway, it's getting washed out. So let's see if we can get a little back a little bit farther here. My color balance is horrible. But then again, all right, hold on a sec. Let me see if I can adjust this. My apologies. I'm trying to make this work as well as I can. Video output is currently active. Okay. Let's try a different way. If this doesn't work, then I will have to do something different. And it's not going to let me do it. No, wait, maybe. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's not doing it. Let's try this one. You know, it would be nice if I could just make things work. I'd like you to be able to see the display. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh, so close. I don't think this is going to let me do this. So let's try turning on some more lights. Oh, there we go. All right, so I just need more light. Go figure. All right, well, now that my video is all screwed up, we'll just kind of go back through and whatever. Okay, so that's anyway. Okay. Just discard. Okay, so you can sort of see the display. Let me put my hand there. All right. We'll turn this off. Oh, we can't turn it off because I've configured it. Ugh. I don't know if there's a way to unconfigure it. Well, my IP address is right there. So I recently just configured this so it would register. Hold on. Earlier today, when I was troubleshooting it and I finally made it work, this popped up. But on the initial screen, there is a website that it's going to ask you to go to. So I will pull that up real quick. At least I'd like to. Oh my gosh. I'm just not having the day today. It was... I'm trying to do like a couple of different things. I need to like do one thing at a time. There it is. All right. So the first thing that you're going to notice when it boots up is it's going to tell you to go to this website right here, give or take. It actually says a different URL, but this is the URL that it redirects you to. Okay, so this allows you to do your configuration. Now, this SSID here and this password here, this is your network identification and your network password. So if you have a wireless system in your home and somebody wants to access it and it's password protected, you would tell them, say, oh, you are on the Linksys 6 is the name of the network. So you're going to connect to that, and the password is like, I don't know, Daisy, Petunia, like whatever. That's what you're putting in here. So this would be your network name. Okay, so that's the network, and you have to spell it like it is. So if it's capitalized, lowercase. And then here would be the password, so whatever, Daisy thing 6. Okay, so that's your password. Okay, so this is what it's asking you to do when it boots up. So that first screen, it'll have that because it's not configured. Yeah, it's not configured for the proper stuff yet, so it can't access the internet. Now, if you try to put in the 128 gigabyte micro SD card, and you want it to go to one of the print jobs, for example, it tells you to turn the machine off before you put the SD card in. It doesn't really matter. So right here, I want to go to print. And it's going to tell me there's no files found, which is a bummer. So I went through and I reformatted it. I tried a bunch of different things, and I did use a utility online that I downloaded just for that. It didn't work either. What actually ended up being the culprit in my headache was this little guy here, which I don't use a lot of these. So there you go. This is a 4 gig card. It showed you for a second. That's good enough. This 4 gig card can be plugged in here and it will work. So what we're going to do is we're going to say okay, and then we're going to go back in to here and we're going to go to print. I have no files on there, so that's good, because it deleted my files. Apparently that's what it does. Once it configures it, it deletes it. So let's get out of that for a second. We're gonna go back in here. I'm gonna just load something onto this real quick. Give me 1 second. Alright. I'm gonna put on, should be a CWS. There it is. Thing CWS. So this should. Alright, storage. I would like to. There we go. Let's try that again. I did. Why are you acting funny all of a sudden? Oh, great. I go breaking things again. I did insert a disk in drive D. Well, this is different. Gribbity. Alright, let me try it the other way. This is going to be the most boring video I have ever... Well, okay, not that I've ever made, but... Scan the drive and fix it. I don't care. Just let me run it. Okay, so... It did actually delete the file, the configurator file, which is good. So that is something I wasn't sure if it was going to do or not. So for now, I have put a file. This is a CWS file. Supposedly the CWS file is the format that this printer likes, I guess. I don't know for sure. I have not actually done this with the SD card yet. So yeah, so it's showing. That's cool. Hold on, let me pull this up. So I just put the thumb drive back in. Well, not the thumb drive, but the smaller one. Hello. And it's called Thing. I'm just dropping everything. Sorry. So yeah, when you go like this. All right. Yeah, look how clear that is. Like mud. Hello. Hello. One of these days I gotta get a real camera. Okay, there you go. See, so you can now see files. It doesn't say there's no files. Now it says, look, there's stuff here. So, good deal. The file name doesn't matter. The output one is the one that matters. You see how it says output GIF? And the other one says thing CWS. So it is displaying both files. And I'm trying to see here. All right, so let's go to... Oh, it was private. Oh, don't go there. What is this? Output.gif. I know that one works because I did that one earlier. And then thing.cws. I don't know if that one works, but let's see. Print this thing. Okay, so it's recognizing that it works. I'm not going to do this because I've got this packed for shipping. Because somebody's taking it on the plane. So we're going to try to put this thing back together again because my camera came unglued. That's all right, though. That's not any different than usual, right? Okay, so we verified that the SD card works. Now, this is an important step because the SD card has to work in order to configure the software or the machine. So once you have that going, so again, you're going to go from the recommendation on the screen. You're going to put in your network name, and then you're going to put in your password. You're going to generate. And it's going to generate a file called output. That output file is going to go into your common drive, whatever. Mine is download, so that's my default. But it's going to put it wherever you specify stuff from the internet to download. So probably your download folder. You're going to take that file and you're going to put it on your micro SD card. And then you're going to load it into the 3D printer on the side with it off, and then you're going to turn it on. And it's going to take that configuration file and it's going to install it. So when you... Hold on a minute. Let me go back to the screen real quick. When you are in the main menu, after you've stopped hitting buttons... Okay, so once you've acknowledged the prompt, so to speak, you're going to go back to the website. Okay, and eventually it'll show the IP address. And once you do get it, it's going to bring up this. So you're going to go to the address. It's going to open the website for you, basically, and then it's going to ask you for a PIN. Well, the PIN number is going to appear on the display here. So you're going to take that PIN and you're going to enter it on the screen before this website. I'm sorry I don't have it up, but that's an in-between, and I don't have how to reset this thing right now. So anyway, you put in the PIN, it's on the display. You put it in and you're going to get this. This is your utility that allows you to connect to the printer right here. So I can connect. All I got to do right now at this point is open up a file. So for example, I'm going to drag a file in here. This is my flexible... Look, it keeps giving me that server error. So let's go to Slicer. Alright, so we're in slicer mode now. So what we're going to do is we can actually browse, or we can click and drag. So instead of trying to do it in the other menu, we'll do it here. So you can just drag from your folder and go like that, and it's going to pop it right in here. Then you can go through all your settings, yada 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 yada. I assume that they're probably pretty stock. I mean, this is yep, these are pretty much accurate. The only thing I did notice was that the filament was not, or the resin wasn't correct. I need an exposure time of 8 seconds, but I need the first few layers to be done at 60 seconds. So this says layer height. I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be. If this is supposed to be, you know, if this is the time or if that's the actual layer height. If it's a layer height, it's 0.50, so I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I haven't messed with this yet, really. So, 0.50. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so there's that. Once you're done, you go into here and you slice it. And what it's going to do is it's going to go through this process where it's like, oh my God. And it's going to go up, 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 up. And apparently people really don't care for this utility too much. I don't know enough about it to say yay, nay. I'm of the mind that if it works, it works. So this is the online utility. So you don't have to have a slicer because it's provided right here at a URL. If you want, Chi2Box does export in the appropriate format, I believe. I was having issues with my SD card, so I never got that far, really. But obviously, the CWS file does work. There's also another option, which is the... let's see. Supposedly, maybe Cura. What is it? Oh, great. Now I can't find the name of the program. It is called... not Slicer or Slick 3R. Is that it right there? Oh, yeah. It's called Creation Workshop. Monoprice DLP. That's the name of the... It's called Creation Workshop. It's a program that's, I guess, done by Monoprice. So, anyway, once this is done slicing, just go to download. So you're going to download this. And believe it or not, it's already downloaded. And it tells you what it's outputting. So this is an output.gif. You can also go straight to print. And you can select which print you want. So you click on that. So I want this one. You go to print. And I'm going to go with fast. There's two different modes that are in this printer right now. It's fast and it's medium. Fast is not going to work, but for the all intents and purposes, I imagine there's ways to add to that list. I haven't tried yet. We can put like normal. So we'll do like a normal setting. We're going to need 60 seconds because that's what the resin would say, the one I'm using right now. The 8-second exposure is fine, and the 5 separation is fine. So then I could just go to save. Boom. Now, if this did things the way it's supposed to do, we're gonna verify this first. On this screen where it says profile, there was only two options before. There was a fast and a medium. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go here. And now it says fast, medium, and normal. So it did work. So we are connected to the network and all that. Now, when you send it to the print, when you go, okay, let's print that. Oh, it's still... Okay, hold on. Let's refresh. It's not giving me the normal. What the heck? All right, well, anyway. If you go to this... We're going to want to cancel this, I think. All right, cool. That didn't damage anything. I was just verifying. So, Anyway, so now you get a whole bunch of new options on here. Yay, the camera fell off again. To fix that. So, this is what it looks like now. So, essentially, I don't need to do anything with this right now. It's doing the leveling sequence right now, which you can't see, but that's what this says here. It says leveling. So, I'm going to cancel this because I don't need it. And it's just going to raise that up. But, obviously, we have communication. So, that was what we were shooting for. So, hooray. Yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily going to help anybody. I hope it does. I struggled for quite a while today trying to see, because I have a friend that wants this and I wanted to make sure it was working. All the hardware stuff was working just fine. So I did like the lamp test and all that. Everything was working just fine. Power supply is brand new. Just replaced that a year ago. This unit came with no power supply and no clue on how to operate it. The videos I saw weren't very accurate. Anyway, this is just to help out. I hope this does something, like to at least help a little. So I will not have this printer any longer. It is graduated from brick to functional. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I do hope this video was at least somewhat helpful. Leave comments if you want me to answer any questions, like specifics, because I know that I was horrible on this video today. So, and it's fine as long as it can kind of help. But anyway, you guys keep making stuff and we'll catch you next time.